Yo, everybody, it's Bugs. It's Bugsy Prime and AF. Also, Prime, we really got to talk about that one thing. You mean that thing we were talking about with, what was it? Read Between the Lines? Yeah, that Sam Spud shit was weird when I was a kid. Same with the stuff. It was pretty weird. We'll talk about it later. Among other things. Hey, should we, we should turn on the music. Hold on. There we go. We should probably turn it down just a bit, so it doesn't bleed into our audio. That's another thing I gotta remind myself. We gotta get new speakers. Yeah, we should. We need to. It's right. It's on the list, ain't it? Yep, exactly on the list. Okay, but before we begin, folks, you're probably wondering who we are. And first, we gotta freaking share this so people know what we're doing. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of people coming in. I don't think we are either, but hey, we'll do what we can. But yeah, so folks, I'm Bugsy Prime, and I'm Bugsy AF. I'm from a former Doom timeline. I'm Bugsy AF. I'm from a former Doom timeline that got better after we dealt with a certain problem, but we can leave things unfinished, so we're kind of telling Lord English in a last act of us, finally taking care of Doc Scratch once and for all. So that's who we are. Prime, I'm a guy who spent his whole entire life being controlled by Lord English, not even knowing it, and a bunch of other things that happened. But yeah, let me get the little hashtag. So we got some homestuck fans coming in. You really need to make a hashtag for, like, MWF also. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I should do that. Oh, hey, you forgot to put the E there. Yeah, I did. Wait a minute. And put in it's kind of weird that it's on Friday the we're doing this on Friday the 13th. Yeah, but it does kind of explain why I was thinking about this, this year's Dark Carnival that we're doing in October. I'm like, why am I thinking about horror right now? And boom. But let's let us begin, my compadre. Let's see if everything's looking good on our front. Yes, it is. We shall continue. Okay. Depictions of discussion of state, institutional violence. So we might be talking about certain things. Well, it's all turning in. I mean, there ain't no such thing as police on the alternative. It's just straight up brutality. No weddings, no. To attend no weddings. No dead bodies to discover. No trials to legislate. Just you in the whirl of an engine. 3 good friends relaxing in their seats. However, you do still have a mission to help your friends survive the Empire. As much as you want to light it. Hold on, everybody. Got a little gas bubble coming up. As much as you want to lie down and rest, you think it would be a good idea to chat with your friends for a bit and scope out the general mood. I don't think we should talk to Dagora. He doesn't want it. I mean, he wouldn't want to talk to us after what we just did. I mean, you know what? Let's talk to Dagora. He's probably mad as fuck, though.
Bored already? You do know.
What, Tagora? Can we just talk, man? Jesus.
Well, you know me. Every minute with me is another cater in my pocket.
I fucking hate you. Why you billing us? Not like we wouldn't be able to pay it, though. Yeah, but that's not the point. Jesus. Shouldn't be billing us for talking to him. Oh man, can we not do this day? I just saved your ass from being shot by his kidnesses on the day of his hate wedding.
I kid. You can talk to me however long you want, free of charge.
We better, man.
I owe you at least that much for convincing Galak to leave that awful job of his. What did you want to ask? One, not a legislacerator. 2, I wish I wasn't. Stilts is making me come back and collect the paperwork she promised she'd do. Definitely not.
Oh crap, I tried to
Not
read
even
that.
in the same department. Stelsa just sometimes offers to do the more obnoxious busy work I'm burdened with. To tell the truth, I'm not sure why she does it. Maybe she finds it fun or something. She says I look stressed when I have too much paperwork, so she takes it off my hands. Anyway, even if it's technically my work, she promised she'd do it. And now she's going back on that promise. So I have to go back and collect what I gave her.
You wonder why Stelsa would offer to take on an extra burden in the first place. Either way, if it's a matter of being stressed, Stelsa's probably pretty stressed after that trial, right? You tell Tagora he should give her a break for once. Especially since it's not even her work.
I guess. It's an inconvenience, but it's not one I can't
you take a look around the ship. You're you're all in. Plush seats, compli- complimentary complimentary beverages, a load gaver. Bugsy, Prime. I feel like people are gonna not know what the fuck we're saying. Dude, this is a homestuck stream. If no one understands, I'm just saying they know. They should know what they clicked on. Okay? They should know. It's like you're flying It's like you're flying first class here. Tagore and Gaelic. You asked Tagore what happened to Gaelic to have a first class transport ship lying around on his space yacht.
Are you hearing what you're saying? Of course he has top quality transport ships to go with his top quality space yacht.
I mean, that does make sense. He's probably high up. He's high up, man. So that does make sense. True.
What, you think they pay him pennies over an AIS?
Mm.
Pennies that he won't be making soon enough.
Tagore takes a moment to think about something. He's looking visibly distressed. You prod him a bit, hoping that you can calm him down.
I may have miscalculated when I agreed to go off the grid with Gallic. Even if Legis Corpus is worse than I anticipated, I have become accustomed to a certain standard of living. A standard of living that has been partially subsidized by my Kismesis. I'm going to have to put twice as much into my side hustles. Maybe I can start selling my burner house to Tizius's rebel contacts. I know.
Whoa, slow down with the girl boss shtick. Gillick always loaded, right? Even on Eternia, he had a huge jerk-off book hive. The money he had to come from somewhere.
Yes, but that can't last forever. I'll just find another way. I wonder if there's anyone I can swindle on the Eustacia before I leave for good.
Didn't we get the rebellion ending? Okay, then we talk about. You say you wear a legislature. I thought all tier 2 bloods were legislators.
Of course not. No. We all train to be in the Legis Corpus. Legislators are just one branch of the legal system. Well, more like one branch cleaved in two, but you get the point. I have nothing to do with that branch. Like I told you before, I'm a showmaster.
Showmaster doesn't sound very lawyery. It sounds more like a job you find at a theater.
Nothing is more theatrical than law. Trial development is all about putting on a good show. The kind of trial you just held with Gallic is kind of unheard of around here. In most cases, if you're put on trial, you'll be executed then and there.
Still glad you still kept your attorney badge, old friend. You know I'm happy that I kept it. You kept yours, didn't you? Sure. You know, before my timeline went all tits up, and now it's all better now. I kept my badge on my desk. Still, I looked, it's still there too, so I grabbed it just in case.
I would have been dead for sure. Trials tend to be reserved for the really big crimes. Things like high-level treason, murdering high-bloods, crimes in that vein. And yes, attempted assassination of a member of the Alternian Intelligence Service would be a trial offense.
So, oh wow. So how would the actual legal system Okay. So how would the legal system have done that trial? It'd have just been dead. It's Alternia. They don't fucking give a shit.
Well, as a showmaster, I've thought a lot about how I would have designed my own trial/execution. The whole incident caused Gallic a ton of paranoia, right? Well, I would center the execution around paranoia. After the verdict, which takes 2 seconds and doesn't matter, I would put myself in a box made of one-way glass.
Okay.
The audience could see my reactions, but I can't see what's happening around me. Then, the sounds are funneled in. I wouldn't know what method of execution is planned, so every time I hear a sound, I'd be on edge. The growl of beasts, the sharpening of swords, the spark of flamethrowers.
Hold on, everybody. Just so people know. Let me just put this back. Let me put this back up on the top. There we go.
The audience would watch me squirm until they start getting bored, when finally they simply send someone in to slit my throat. Maybe a little more intentionally than the poor bastard in the airlock. You get the idea.
Holy shit, that's brutal. Planning these showy executions is what he does for a living? And he's okay with this?
Well, it's no ambulance chasing, but at least it's exciting. I'd never be able to do what Tizius or Stelsa do. Their jobs sound insufferable. You'll have to ask them about it, though. They'd probably beg to differ. I guarantee you there are no surprises, but have fun, I suppose.
Well, if it isn't the newest and best legislator in the Alternian Empire.
You know? Not like I would ever want that title. Yeah, me neither, but it's kind of nice to hear them actually being, what they used to be before we, left. We had no choice, though. I know we've been over that. You pointed yourself. You don't know about that. You just put some puzzle pieces together.
Nonsense. I couldn't have done a better job myself.
You couldn't have done a better job yourself because it's not your department. Thanks for figuring that out back there, though. You really helped me out. In more ways than one.
Of course. And god dang it, put it right there. Of course. You just want to help out. That's what you're here for. That's what you're here to be helpful. Speaking about being helpful, you asked whether or not the two of them thought about your oh so helpful offer you mentioned earlier.
The alternate universe thing? We're not.
Oh, Zizi, I think we should consider it. Can you imagine?
Dude, is this hold up. I know what I chose. Hey, hold up, guys. We really did. Let's load, because I don't know. I think this got a different version. Hold up. No. There we go.
Bored kid. I owe you at least that much for convincing Galak to leave that awful job of his.
Okay, I think we.
What did you?
I think this is the right route we're on.
One.
I just thought it went the other way.
Definitely. To tell she's anyway.
Okay.
So, I can't.
We're not really gonna do the take them to the alternate universe. You wanna go against you know who's teaching? Prime, you know I'd rather die than do
Of
that.
course not. No.
Again.
Legislaturators are just one branch. Well, more like one branch clean. I have nothing to do with that branch. Like I told. Nothing is more trial.
How many times have
About
you?
putting on a good show.
About as many times as you have. That is many
The
times
kind
you
of
have.
trial you just held with Galak is. I would have been. Trials tend to be reserved, and
I just had to make sure we're on the right
the
one.
whole incident called after that. Well, you'll have to ask them about it, though. What? Pennies. I may have, even if a standard of I'm going to have to put twice as much. Yes. But that can't. I wonder if there's anyone I can swindle on the Eustacia, but I guarantee you.
I think it's trying to see if we'll stick to that.
Nonsense.
You couldn't have done. Thanks for figuring that out in more way than one. The alternate universe? We're not.
Oh, Zizi. No more random Hive-stem drone checks. No more. Well, that still sounds better than the knife that's hanging over our throats now.
Stills. You can't be serious.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm surprised you're not more excited.
We have things to do. People we can't. You're not really gonna abandon Tagora like that. I'll be right back.
Honestly though,
I'm
we're staying.
so
We're
sorry
staying.
you had to see that.
We're staying,
Don't know
right?
what's gotten
Yeah.
into
Because you remember and I remember, and we ain't gonna just back away.
I'm sure she'll be back soon. Anyway, how are you holding up after the trial?
It ain't what he taught us.
What's on your mind?
Well, to be honest, we're thinking about that completely.
I'm an order terrorizer, of course. I probably could have gone down the legislacerator track if I wanted to. Oh, of course. Why should I assume you already know? We handle the internal affairs of Legis Corpus. Presenting elaborate show trials isn't easy. And if the other branches are left to have free reign, the delicate balance of organization goes out the window. Half my job is just convincing the showmasters to scale back on their special effects. That's how I started getting really close with Tagora, actually. I had to talk him down from flooding the entire courtroom and filling it with sharks. He was insistent that it was the only animal execution he could do for the crime of impersonating a sea dweller.
That's intense and probably really messy.
Oh, tell me about it. The amount of paperwork to properly get even one shark shipped to the Eustacia is ridiculous, let alone a room full of them. Aside from wrangling the
Oh,
showmasters,
Jesus.
it's really mostly paperwork. It's not interesting, of course, but it's predictable. And that's all I can ask for.
All I gotta say is paperwork. I mean, Dog Scratch may be our enemy, but the one true enemy that we can never defeat is motherfucking paperwork. Ain't that the truth?
Take your time.
What the fuck? Can irritated. And now you won't stop bothering me while I'm trying to get important work.
Okay, Prime, you did the rest, let me do mine. You asked how managing getting work done on this tiny transport without the transport shuttle without a homestuck.
I'm just talking to some people.
Who are you talking to? Is it? Oh man, just hit it.
It's not Daria.
Oy. You know, MC Arian's our freaking vessel and everything. True. But yeah, man. Let's keep going. Pledging the Blizzard
Can we
Renose.
talk about this later? Sometime when we're not in such close quarters.
I get it. You still want to talk though. You really haven't gotten much of a chance to catch up with her. Let's catch up. The Eternia sucks, kid.
Alright, fine. What do you want to ask?
Dude, no. Like, MC, let us handle this. Yeah, we don't need to talk about any of that right now. We gotta talk about Sosa, man. We treading.
We almost were separated, actually. Our Ascension placement is completely based on our coolest wire test scores. We both aced the exam, of course, but Stelza's scores got mixed up with someone who didn't do so well. The ones who fail, instantly cold. Thank fuck her scores were swapped with someone who just did okay. But for a couple weeks, we thought she was going to be stationed doing paperwork on a low-level fleet ship. We started to say our goodbyes and everything. It was... If we had been separated, that would have been it. I probably would have deserted or something. The real test scores were found before we actually went off planet. I don't know how I would survive on Eustacia without Stels. She's really the only thing that keeps me grounded.
Prime, why did you nod? No reason. When you... Oh, wait a minute. So, when you were, while we were, in the middle of the fight, yeah! I had an inkling that something was up, so, you know, I did a little bit of the old chaotic hoodoo, and boom. Test scores found. How the... I swear. I don't know why sometimes you're so cocky. Dude, we're this, even though we're from different timelines, but we're mostly the same. So you would have done the same thing if you thought about it. And if you saw what I saw. Speaking of which, do you have that whole third eye thing like I do, or no, you don't have it? It's not the fact that I don't have it. I don't use it like you do. What's that supposed to mean? I just don't. Okay. You thought all TOs grew up to be legislators, but apparently some aren't. Now you're more confused about the troll legal system than you were before. Towards the...
Yes, I'm a legislator. What made you think we all were?
You don't even understand the legal systems on Earth. You can't be expected to remember all the Eternian terms, too.
Honestly, I can barely keep them straight myself. Makes sense that legislator is the only title you remember, though. For a while, we were all there was. Hundreds of sweeps ago, before the adults were sent off planet, legislators did it all. We did the research, caught the criminals, presented the trial. We were an all-in-one law machine.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like so much to handle at once. Your guy Titius isn't saddled with that kind of expectation now.
Well, things were a whole lot less complicated before Alternian colonization really took off. For one, all trials were his honorable tyranny-based trials. giant monster trials. All you had to do was catch the criminal, say why they're guilty, and let the monster eat their head.
Yep. Okay, like we said, folks, remember, Alternia is fucked up. We cannot illustrate that point hard enough. We'll say it again. Alternia is messed all the way up. And that was before we, in our respective timelines, were on Alternia for like 2 years. But it was a different time back then, I can tell you that. Well, we'll talk about it with you guys one day. Yeah.
Once we spread out into space,
Or you can read all
we got
stuff
word
either
that
way.
there were enough monsters spread
When
across
it's
the
done.
galaxy, so Teal started to specialize in making interesting show trials in lieu of his honorable tyranny. That's when the showmasters became a thing, and with them came the auditorizers to keep the logistics in check. Of course not. I'm an investigative legislacerator. Around the beginning of colonization, it became pretty clear that some legislacrators were better at actually tracking down and catching the suspects, while others were better at collecting and presenting evidence. So, the branch split into the investigative division and the enforcement division, but both kept the title legislacerator because it was so historically recognizable.
Yep, I can see that. What'd you do? You need to say. So that means she's like a detective and a lawyer wrapped into one. If you ask me, it's exciting. If you ask me if she done any exciting trials, she brought any nasty criminals to justice.
Oh, I haven't actually presented any trials yet. I'm a neophyte, which means I'm basically a research assistant to one of the senior legislacrators. They're the ones that collect evidence on site and present the trial. I just comb the archives for anything that can make the troll on trial look even more guilty. It's not a bad deal, honestly. I get unrestricted access to the Empire's legal records, which is kind of a gold mine.
A gold mine? Why? Oh, wait a minute. You asked why the legal records are so important to the Stiffens and glances at Stills' direction.
It's nothing. They're just super useful for work.
Alright, you pried too far. You decide to change the subject. I'm not even I could axe, but I know where this is gonna go. Saw it with your third eye? You already know. I've seen it. I think it's just my time powers just kicking in overdrive. Now that we're back on now that we're kind of doing this, and it kind of, now we got the studio in an Alternia kind of place. The third eye is going a little bit wonk.
After you introduced us, we started meeting at a cafe by the school feed pretty frequently. She was so angry, and I knew I could help her redirect that kind of anger toward the right things. I guess I saw her as a project at first. That's pretty fucking awful now that I say it out loud. But it's kind of true. But pretty soon, it became clear that Daria was helping me too. I can get pretty overwhelmed when I look at the state of the Empire, but she helped me see past the smoke and actually get up and do something.
Good.
She knows people. She might have been an angsty little shit, but she's really good with people. And she got me in contact with other trolls who had the same fire inside them.
Good.
We started going to concerts together. We were even in a band for a bit.
Headcanon. Actually, some good headcanon in a Homestuck related thing. Sorry, broke character for a minute, but had to do that. For a moment. For a minute. I think canonically do.
Really bad bass. The whole thing was Doria's idea, and we only did a few gigs, but it was still fun. We were basically inseparable for like a sweep. I don't think there was a day where we made it official, not like there was with me and Stealth. We just started calling each other Moirel at some point because it just made sense.
Mm-hmm.
God, I miss her so much.
We do too. I can't. Hey, wait a minute. You remember? You remember too? Yeah, you thought. Hey, did Doc Scratch wiped your memory of that too, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Same as you? Yeah. Started to remember when me and you started doing Pest Request. Let's see. This sucks that the extension separated her from our whole network of friends, it seems. Ooh, ah. Terrence gives you a short kick to shut you up. Furiously glancing at Stella's nothing later. Ah. I don't care how strong or immortal we may be, we still feel pain, you know that, right? Like, a lot of you say, oh, Bugsy, AF, you guys are like strong, you got powers. No, it still hurts when you get kicked in the shit. It don't matter who you are, whether you're a human or a Chaos Lord, it still hurts. Alright, go shut up, jeez. My fucking shit, man. You're cool. You're okay. Walk it off. You're an ass. You're an ass, dude. How can you? Oh, wait a minute. Because you're regenerative healing. Yep. Wait a minute. If you don't have that, no. Why do you think I was always protecting my vital organs during the fight between us and Lord English? I just thought you were just being a little bit more careful. No, my regenerative healing stopped working years ago. Just hold your head. If you hold your head just at the right angle, you can see the shadow of Eternia looming behind the edge of the Alestria. You made it. The rest of your friends are in reach. Boys, stop being a friend sluts before we slap the freaking baldness in your head. You know what? That's stupid. It's stupid that you did Aridin's voice for a minute. What? I can't do his voice when he's not around? You know he's gonna be pissed when he sees this stream, right? Yeah, probably. Anyway, oh. Nick came to see the stream for a bit.
Well, here we are.
Home at last. Oh, I can't wait to hop in the shower when we get to the apartment block.
Hey, Prime, how you smelling? I smell pretty good. What about you? I took a shower. I got a bucket and I just slather it on me. Hey, it's quicker. You know, you're not in the Doom timeline anymore. You're in my timeline. If you're gonna be in my timeline, you gotta bathe, dude.
God, I know.
Hey, God gave you the best wedding accommodations you two will probably ever live to see, and that lack of a shower saved your ass.
I know. Come on, let's go home.
The three of them lead you down a series of labyrinthian hallways. After just row after row of huge windows staring into space. Mysterious, unlabeled doors that could lead anywhere. You have no idea how they navigate anywhere in this place. It's like a haunted college English department had a baby with a robotic corn maze. Don't talk to us about corn mazes. Seriously. Sardi is always watching. Yeah, yes.
You're probably going to want to stick by us as long as you're here.
So don't get lost forever.
Lost? What are you talking about? This is one of the easiest ships to navigate.
Oh yeah, sure. Do you even want to talk about how... No. I don't think people need to know that until, till the boss is done with the chronicling of our adventure. A lot of stuff actually gets told. A whole lot.
No, it's because you're a colorful offense.
But I thought Gallic took you off the call. You thought Gallic took you off the call list.
Just because the Empire isn't actively looking for you doesn't mean they won't feed you to the beast the second someone notices a strange, pasty white alien on an authorized Legis Corpus ship.
Yep. So, MSPA reader, keep your head down. As Chaos Lords, we had to keep our head down. Because, let me tell you, we were the aliens, man. A species that is so close in looks to an actual human. And I don't even want to imagine what it would have been like if they took over our Earth. We'd fight the Empire tooth and nail. That's what would happen. Yeah, but would we be able to sustain an all-out war between Alternia? Feasibly, I don't know. It depends. But I don't think we ever really need to think about that too hard. And if we do, well, You're not under any scratch spell manipulation anymore, and you're all out of power. Yeah, so it's best that we just stay with them for a while. We're not under any scratch manipulation spells anymore. I know that's right. Yep, I know that's fucking right. Is the end of that sentence. The four of you stop at a pair of identical doors. Tagora's symbol on the door, and the others with Tizia's and Salsa side by side.
Well, it was an honor. I hope you do like drowning in busy work for the rest of your lives.
Dang it, Tagora, you freaking sack of ass. Always gotta be an uppity motherfucker to the very end. But I guess that's his way of just saying, hey, see you guys later. He slips into his apartment with dramatic flourishes and slams the door behind him. Tizia sighs and unlocks her own door. Apartment door. Fuck. You step inside and it's surprisingly huge. Actually, it looks pretty nice in here.
Isn't it lovely? Zizi and I were so lucky to have gotten one of the quadrant suites.
Crashing on the couch. No, we were not crashing on the couch, Amp. Come on, man. We just did a freaking trial. We did the trial last month, dude. Yeah, but in terms of the story, you know, I may feel a little tired. You're standing, motherfucker. You're standing. Come on, man. Please let me sit down. Fine. Well, we got a bucket. You better be ready. Of course. This place really looks like home. You take a step inside, but to get a better look around, Tizzius tosses her stuff onto the couch or lounge plank. One day you'll make a dictionary with all the troll words you have memorized by now. Isn't there already a troll dictionary? There should be. Fuck, there's a Klingon dictionary. There should be a troll one. Stelza starts to take off her shoes and jumping when she catches a glimpse of the calendar.
Zizi, is it really the 24th of 8th perigee?
Dude, it's not. Well, it's not Christmas for us, but I guess it's Christmas for them.
Yep. Why'd you ask?
I can't believe I forgot. I'll be right back.
You know, Prime. No, we are not getting into a whole. This is totally what the Signless died for argument. We are not doing this like what we did last Christmas / perigee. We're not doing that, man. Go, dude. Dude. Listen. This is like the equivalent of humans talking about Jesus and Christmas. Do you really want to go down that road again? But with the Signless this time. But mostly about the Signless. Yeah, we should probably stay out of that. I mean, I know we're the Signless's disciples and all that. Man, you need to pull it back. I try to, okay? I try to. Really, I do. Stelza bolts into a back room and comes out with a small candle in a glass container, a leather-bound book with her symbol on the cover. You ask what she's doing with all that.
Oh, this is a yahrzeit candle. You burn it for a full day cycle on the anniversary of a loved one's death, to honor and to remember them.
Hoot. Oh, man. Guys, hold on. We'll be right back. I gotta hit the restroom. I shall return. Let me just put my... Let me get my BRB symbol. Prime, go and do this without me for a bit. I got a baked potato. Told you not to eat that baked potato before we started, but nah, you don't listen to me. Alright.
My Lucis passed 3 sweeps ago today.
Oh no, you're sorry to hear that. Zelda opens the book and points at the illustrious page.
I was supposed to light the candle at sunup, but with the wedding and the trial and everything, it just slipped my mind. I'm sure that's fine though. It's not like night and day mean much in space anyway.
It really doesn't. Lights the candle and stares to the flame.
I miss you every day.
You take a peek at the open journal page. This is gorgeous. This is one of those fancy aesthetic bullet journals, isn't it?
It certainly is. I didn't make it though. It belonged to my ancestor. Tyrona gave it to me shortly before I ascended. She found it in the contraband locker of all places. Isn't that...
The contraband locker at their law school? That's pretty weird. You ask if you can take a peek.
Oh, of course. Let me show you some of my...
I hate to interrupt your catch-up session, but it looks like our favorite show is on.
Favorite show? You try to ask, but Tizius puts a finger to her lips, very faintly. Through the walls, you can hear the sound of Tagore screaming to himself. Wait a minute. To himself. Tizius runs over to the wall, presses her ear against it, while Salsa shakes her head in disapproval. Yay!
See, that's awful.
Hey, it's all good. Oh man, what's all good? They're listening to Tagore scream like a banshee through the walls. Ooh, sounds like fun.
What can I say? He's fucking hilarious when he gets mad.
True.
How dare you? In your husband. How could you do this to me? And right before our honeymoon, no less.
Tizius has a shitting grin on her face, barely stifling laughter, as Stelza is still across the room, but you can tell she's very curious.
Come on, you know you want to hear this juicy shit. It sounds like Alec is cutting him off financially or something.
No, not the coffee. Anything but the coffee.
Oh, fine.
This is the... Stelza presses her ear against the wall to Tizius. The two of them sharing a chuckle as Tagore continues to rant. After a while, Stelza's face falls. She pulls away from the wall with her head towards the
Where are
door.
you going?
I'm just gonna check on him really
Oh,
quick.
come on, this is getting good.
No, he's gonna be fine. He gets in a phone fight like twice a week.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
I mean, he looks like he does. Remember when we used to? Did we scare him? Did we scare like a bunch of rainbow drink? Did we scare like a bunch of trolls because they thought we were rainbow drinkers? And like FriendSim 1? Yep.
I'm gonna miss that little shit when he's gone. Not as much as Stealthful though. That pale crush he's got is intense. Yup, it's honestly kinda cute.
And
Sorry about shutting down your plan back there. I know Stelsa is interested in leaving. She might even be interested enough to leave me behind. And as much as I'd love to live in your utopic love timeline with her, You know why I can't do that.
I know.
Can't let you take her from me either.
I
So
won't.
the best thing I can do is try to make her forget about it.
I would never want to separate you two. Neither would I. It's not something we would want to do anyway.
Oh shit, I gotta go.
She pauses for a moment and looks over at you.
Wanna come see what's so important that I can't go with you?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, it's revolutionary activity time. You bowling off out the couch and forward to the door. See, told you we had to book it. You're right, but it's so comfy. Can you just go without me, Prime? No, AF. We both gotta go together. You know how this works. Damn it. You follow Tisius wait a minute. You follow Tisius through yet another series of labyrinthian hallways. After walking past what you think you might be a residential area, you take a left at the water fountain. Residential section.
I'm gonna need you to keep quiet while we do this, okay?
Yeah, sure.
It's still pretty early, so no one's out yet, but if we wake someone up and they see you, we're both gonna be in deep shit.
Understood. Two of you reach a huge row of windows. Tizzy gestures you to follow her to the right. You knew space was vast, but seeing these enormous windows really puts in perspective how tiny you are. You two come up to a portrait of an important-looking teal blood. Right next to the door, there's a plaque under it that reads, "Head Legislator Termine Least." Ah, crap! I can't read that pronoun.
We do not want to run into her. Fuck, I don't want to run into her when I'm doing my job.
I'm with that. You know what? Say no more. She asks you to the right, walking a little faster than before. With one more turn to the left, she stops in front of the first door. For a second there, it slowed down. You still good? Yeah, we good. We're good. The stream's still going. Titius opens the door and drags you behind. Once the lights flicker on, you see your pretty normal looking supply closet.
My place of operation. It's the only room in the entire ship that isn't plugged to hell and back. I paid Tagora to take out the security camera for me. He climbed up onto the top shelf and accidentally kicked the camera while trying to reach something high up. Now, we have to keep this quick. The longer we spend in here, the better chance that we'll get caught.
Alright.
Has the fire been stoked?
Yo!
The flames are getting larger as we speak.
Malik!
You got the list? How long is it this time?
Pretty long. Another one of our operations got busted. That's on a low blood bystander.
I'm just not... Dude, we're just... Oh, the MSP are ready to go get us killed, man. It's not about us being killed. You know, we run the risk of if we get killed on if we get knocked down on a tourney, that's another thing. Always escaping the operating table. It really feels like we're home. Oh man, you consider tourney our home almost? Kinda. We were there for 2 years.
Robo buddy?
Yeah, man. Malik, it's actually him. You practically snatched the phone from Tisius, much to her displeasure.
I never thought I'd see you again. Are you okay?
Oh,
When did you get back?
Prime, calm down. Hey. I mean, you know, you seem pretty excited. Dude, your wings are up. You're excited too. You're the same as me. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, shut up. I can do hardcore shit. It's not like I miss Malik or anything. It's not like I considered him one of the best friends we made on our little journey. It's not like I consider that. Fuck it, I'm done being Mr. Hardcore Messed Up Future. I'm happy. There you go. You start to talk to Malik about your adventure, barely holding back tears as you talk.
I'm so glad you're back.
Damn it,
You
man.
didn't forget about us.
Of course not. Why would we? Oh, Jesus. I got something in my eye, dude. Me too, man. Me too. Let me go grab you my tissues. You brought tissues? I knew we would need them. I knew we would need them. How could you forget about him? You wear a hoodie every day.
What's your US number? Let me tap you into the secure network.
Hate to break up the reunion, but we're kinda on a time limit here. Do you have the names?
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Right, we'll have time. Your ears perk up at the names. Tagiri. Paula? Oh man, they're safe. They're safe, man. I know it may seem weird to y'all, but just like the MSPA reader, we have been away from these people for so long. And it's just good to know they're okay. Because we, more than anybody else, know that Alternia is a very cruel and unforgiving mistress. And we know that more than anybody. True. But hey, let's get back to it, eh? True that, man, true that. Tizius pulls a small notepad out of her pocket and begins writing down the list of names Malik rattles off. Most of them are complete strangers to you, but your ears perk up when you hear Tagiri, Talber, and Paula Gozi. I am not good with that.
Them again.
What can I say? They do a lot.
You get caught a lot.
Tizius sighs, writing down the rest of the names.
Please be careful on the next mission. This is the second list you've given me this week.
Hey, I don't like it any more than you do. The Empire pulls its shit whether we want it to or not.
I know.
Do you still have a minute or do you have to leave? I gotta get Robo Buddy into the network. I don't want to lose contact with him again.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll give you two a moment.
You make great hands to Tizius. She hands you Malik again. And two exchange info. Malik tells you all about the rebel chitter feed. He tells you should keep an eye on it. Done and done. Let's go for it.
I'll text you the signal once the records are on.
Of course. Stoke that fire.
With that, the call ends. Tizius puts her plum hunts back in her pocket, and starts down the door. Starts towards the door.
It's what I do for Revolution. Every week or so, Malik gets me a list of names of people who need to get off the call lists. And I go into the records while I'm doing work research and erase the paper trail. I'm the only one on the inside, so it's up to me to make sure nobody in the rebellion stays on the call lists. If they stay on and a drone so much as catches a glimpse of them, you're dead.
True. Drones, folks, for those of you that don't know, because you haven't really looked at homestuck stuff, drones are the most sadistic things that Alternia ever created. We didn't run into them back in the day because there were other things we had to worry about while being on Alternia. True that. But they are pretty deadly. Let's just say we had a glimpse of what they truly are. That's about it. Wow, that does sound pretty important. You're glad she's doing something to make a difference. Like he would. AF, don't make me fucking cry, man. I'm already a fucking emotional wreck right now as it is. You guys heard she okay. You guys heard she's doing okay. She gives you a confused
Why
look.
would I be okay?
You just look kind of drained. I'm guessing the trial took a lot out of you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably just need to lie down for once.
Until you enter the apartment and find Stelsa dining at the dining room table, flipping through her
I
journal.
was wondering where you two had gone.
I was just giving our friend a tour of the Eustacia.
That sounds fun. Good thing it's after hours, too. Wouldn't want them to get caught.
Can you keep them entertained for a bit? I need a nap.
Hey, we're not like. I mean, what kind of trouble can we get into?
Of course, of course.
Prime, is that a rhetorical question? Hey, I mean, we were disciples, man. We know how to keep our heads down. Jesus. We're not little lordlets, man. I mean, let's be real, both of us act like it sometimes. Okay, well, yeah, kind of. Damn, they're talking about you like you're their kid that needs to be watched over, not like your excellent track record of not causing trouble, but still, it really is
So,
excellent.
are you still interested in taking a look at my journal?
Sure, hell yes. I'm always down to learn more about your friends and family lore. Yo, Prime, don't, no, they're friends, dude. I know what you're thinking, and I know what I'm thinking, but we gonna put that in a box. And we're gonna throw that box so far away, outside the edge of reality, none of us can get to it. Good. Alright.
This is the bullet journal of my ancestor, Stenya Saziat. She was alive right about the time of the start of colonization, but before ascension was made mandatory. She was one of the first Order terrorizers. Makes sense too. Just look at how organized this journal is. I hadn't even gotten the journal yet when I chose my path of study. I must just have some generational memory that drew me to that kind of organization.
Hey. Yeah, let's not think about what that reminds us of. I don't want to. So, wow, your ancestor was able to do all this work of auditorizing? on a terrorizing top for creative grieving rituals. That's impressive.
Oh, no. Stenya didn't create the outside candle. That's just a Jewish tradition.
Wait. So wait a minute. Trolls can be Jewish? News to me? News to me too. I mean that's a little, but you know. Ah man, it's a little bit weird that we're actually like disciples of like the signless, and you know, it's basically he's troll Jesus, and like, do they believe in Prime? I know you're thinking about Miles. We're thinking, both of us are thinking Miles Minute here, but we gotta pull it together. I mean, yeah, but we're kind of the disciples of the signless, which is like trolling Jesus, man, and we need bro. Dude, just rein it in. Okay, let's just keep going, okay? Yeah.
Looks like there's more similarities between our worlds than I thought.
Is Resurrection Jewish? You got news to me?
I would love to come and meet your friends, but you know I can't leave Zizi. I'd also love to connect with other Jewish people. I haven't managed to find any information or communities online. According to Stenya's journal, she had a large Jewish community she was a part of, including trolls of all different castes. But those don't really exist anymore. Well, they probably do, but they must be very far underground. It seems like we were pretty heavily persecuted throughout the sweeps. But at least Stenya's journal is very thorough. I get to study where
Dude.
I come from with full illustrated
Does that
notes.
mean that there was a troll holocaust? I don't, bro. I'm telling you, AF, we don't need to be thinking about that. But if there was, like, dude. Well, I mean, they wouldn't have a World War II, right? I mean, there are kind of like sort of Asianish trolls in freaking Alternia, so who the fuck knows? So maybe there's like a maybe World War II didn't have any exact. Maybe World War II never happened, and we're just reading too much into this. We're probably reading too much into World War II never happening on Alternia. Yeah, probably.
I wish I could figure out what these ones mean. I've tried to ask Zizi for help since she used to play music, but she never actually learned how to read it.
You know some people who can sure read. Don't. Hey, MSPA reader. We are not diverting from what we're trying to do here. I know you want to try and butter Stelsa to your little plan, but we got a plan too, man.
No, I'd rather keep this to myself for now.
Here, knock at the door. Man, I'm gonna die under the couch. Stelsa opens it to revealing an incredibly disheveled Tagora. His eyeliner running down his face, and his palm husk in a death grip in his hands.
Oh my goodness! Gorgor, what happened?
He's cutting me off. No thanks to you. I told you I had something to worry about. Now how am I going to afford anything?
Tagora, I'm sorry, but man, that ain't my fault. I wasn't gonna let you die. I wasn't gonna let Tisius die. So, you should really be thanking us. He doesn't want to thank us, Bugsy. He wants to be ungrateful. We gave him the gift of life.
It'll be okay.
Gift of life coupons. You know, why not? You know, we should make coupons like that. But it'd be kind of funny. We just throw it in. We just throw it in like one of our friends as like a joke. The gift of life. We give you the gift of life. Stelsa ushers the girl out the door and leaves you alone in the living room. Well, now you're gonna chill by yourself now. You know, but you doubt that you can convince her. Theseus has a one-track mind. Breaking the system, no amount of friend persuasion is going to change that. Okay, just as you're about to get up, you feel a hard sensation on your leg. Stelsa's ancestors' bullet journal slid down the cushion next to you. Holy fucking shit! If you wanted to snoop in, it's so bad. No, we're not peek. Ah. Oh. No, man. So we're just stuck. Okay, water fountain. Dude, why'd you pick the water fountain? I panicked, Prime. I panicked. Okay, left. Okay, pal. Shit! Okay. It's left. It's left. It's left. No, I think it's right, dude. I hate everything. No. We're trying again. Left. Fuck! Jesus. Oh, shit. Okay. It has to be right. No, wait a minute. No, Bugs, it was left. But I'm pretty sure. Okay. Right again.
Has the fire been stoked?
It's me, dude.
Show me the room you're in. Okay, good. You're clear. Sorry about that. I guess Theseus didn't tell you about the passphrase. Yep. We started recall with it just in case one of us is compromised. The network is secure, but people can always listen in or force us to reveal info. What? About Theseus? Aren't you, like, staying in
Oh man, I don't know what we about to do here. I'm just hoping we can change our whole course run. I don't think we can.
You found a way out. Out of the Alternian Empire for good?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. The work I'm doing here is... You think I would be able to convince her to drop the revolution? Theseus won't drop the revolution for anything. Not even her own well-being. Oh my god, you see it too? I mean, she's never been a ball of energy or anything, but half the time she's zoning out during calls. And she started drinking coffee. She's been like this for over half a sweep. She was okay when she first ascended, but isolation really grates on a person.
Isolation. Theseus is isolated. She's got Stealth and Tagora. These and all these scary teals on a huge scary teal ship. It's not like the rebellion is locking her in this closet. I mean,
Isolation from the other rebels, from her friends. I'm the only one she's allowed to stay in contact. The Justitia is super bugged. You can't walk 3 feet without bumping into another camera. I know, because I've hacked their security before. If she's caught clearing records, anyone she's in contact with can end up being a suspect too. I'm okay putting myself in that position. I know how to evade drones when I need to, but everyone else, they don't need that. The only time Theseus talks to anyone in the rebellion is during our meetings, so yeah, she might as well be locked in this closet.
that really sucks. You really hope Theseus. You really hope the work that Theseus is doing is worth it. And we died a few times.
Oh, it's been amazing having that extra level of security. No one's had to worry about being put back on the call list for an old crime for ages.
Mm-hmm. An old crime.
Oh, yeah. When someone gets put on the call list, their name is uploaded to a registry
Oh, Jesus.
and also printed out into a physical record, which can be re-uploaded if, say, someone hacks the system and erases the drone registries. I'm the one erasing the data. Theseus just destroys the paper trail.
So Theseus isn't even the one erasing the evidence? Well, I mean, you gotta erase the paper trail because someone's gonna be like, okay, why are the drone records deleted? I don't even know why we're on this freaking route.
Nah, I can do that remotely. Theseus is just a failsafe in case I ever get caught. Or, if for some reason I can't hack the system, the drone records have to be accessed from a government computer, but that's never happened.
So what Theseus is doing isn't even necessary to the rebellion?
Oh, of course not. She's really helped us relax and given us the courage to do more dangerous missions and...
Dude. Shit, she found... Ah, goddamn, she found us. So much for being stealthy, eh, Prime? Oh, yeah, bruh. Yay.
Holy fucking shit, what a...
Got speed.
How did you even... Well, at least you had the sense to come here before calling him. No, I'm not here for Malik. I was actually hoping to have a moment alone.
Ah, sure.
So assuming you got here fine, can you please just go back to the apartment block?
Yep. Theseus gives you a death glare at the mention of Daria. And all the pieces there to click into place.
What part of I haven't seen Daria...
Dude. You get it? Yep.
When I ascended, I had to make a choice. I could either leave the rebellion forever and be a good little cog in the legal machine, but keep all my contacts from the planet, indispensable part of the revolution. But never talk to anyone again. The choice was obvious. I thought I'd be fine. I'd only been moirails with Daria for a sweep at that point, and it's not like I was dying without one before. And it was fine, at first. But the work up here gets so soul-crushing, and I can't really complain to Stels about it. She lives for bureaucracy. Just... fuck, I miss her so much.
I know, Dizzy, but dude.
So no, I don't get to just call my moirail and talk through my problems. All I get is this fucking closet.
If being in the closet is writing her too much of rebel shit, why doesn't she just go back to the apartment?
I can't let Stels see me cry.
Tizzy, yes. It's okay if she sees you cry. I mean, if you're in a relationship, that's like one of the things. I can't even tell you how many times I cried in front of Miss Enigma. Over, well, a lot of shit. Life, powers, being on the throne. A bunch of shit. A bunch of shit.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't know that I'm falling apart? Stels tells me to slow down. Malik tells me to take a break. Even Tagora has noticed I'm more fucked up than usual. And now you barge in here threatening to take away my last piece of stability.
I'm not trying to... we're not trying to threaten it. We just think you need to at least slow down. If you're not even going to take... if you're not going to take us up on the offer, at least slow down.
I've already torn myself up this much for the revolution. Can't give it up now. No fucking way. I love Stels, but she's never taken a risk in her life. God, you have no idea how much I've dreamed of escaping from this hellhole with Stelsa. Just the two of us, disrupting the system hand in hand. Just like Tagiri and his monorail. Who would have thought he would be the one to back out? I just need to be alone right now, okay?
Alright. I get it. Come on, AF. Let's go. That's what Alternia does to you, man. True. I think we're alive to the revolution now. To the selfish revolution. Yep.
Yes, I'll get right on that. I know it's due this evening, but I let you all know I would be out of the office this weekend for a hate wedding. Yes, I understand. Of course, Mr. Arden. You won't be disappointed.
Our favorite word, Prime, bureaucracy. Well, it's not really our favorite word. You know how much bureaucrats we deal with? You know how many bureaucrats we deal with the Higher Havens wanting to push a bunch of different shit since I'm the king? How much? Lots. Oh wait. These motherfuckers are so... Like, let me tell you something. If I so much as take one big risk, like what I was doing when we, went off universe to go fight Lord English, they were tripping. They were like, oh my god. And then I had to have Ansakamaru, Har, and like Zan stay there so the people wouldn't lose their minds. It's not like I could be destroyed. My god tier clock counting, it doesn't allow me to, you know? No, we're not trying to... Ah, man, we're taking peeks. Say, and leftovers. Okay, that's every. It's like every. Oh wait a minute, got some stuff here. A to-do list: laundry, shopping, emails. You wish you knew what was under the tape. Gratitude, grateful for good friends and comrades who stand by each other. That's so nice. Dude, what is the right choice? I don't know, man. I mean, we're kind of doing what the Silence wanted us to do all those years ago, but at the same time, you feel like we're doing something wrong, you better believe it. Remember the candle spread from before. The unlit candle to remember the dead. Holy shit, this is the plans for an anti-Empire protest. Kids don't make out troll language, Prime. As much as I used to. Same. This can't be right. Stelsa wouldn't never be proud of being related to a leader of a protest. Then again, that would explain the tape. You gotta take a closer look at this. No, we don't need to take a closer look. Man, we gotta hurry up. Protest supplies. Food, water, first aid kits, pretty standard. Eye protection, body armor, horn prosthetics. This looks pretty intense. Frequency disruptor. What was Stelz's ancestor up against? Probably just the Empire, or probably something more than that. Let's go to the map. Okay, we got everything? Not everything. It looks like they were close. God dang. Okay, it looks like they were pretty close to the drone maintenance facility. You're guessing this event probably didn't end well. Did we get everything though? I think we're good. Oh, Jesus. Well, we got what we needed, I guess. Probably. Timius and Stelsa are living a lie. They're suffering. They're suffering for it. You can't let them keep doing this. Whose illusion will you break? Oh my god. Prime, what are we gonna do? We can't do Tisius, but we gotta do Stelsa, but Stelsa might be harder to break. Okay. I got an idea. We'll make my phone flip heads or tails. Tails for Tisius, heads for Stelsa. Flip a coin.
Tails.
Okay, one more time. Tails for Tisius, heads for Stelsa. Flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
Okay. Okay, one more time. This has to be the penultimate one.
It's tails.
Fuck! Okay. Let's just do Stelsa. No, we gotta do Tisius. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Sure, I guess. Yup. Took you long enough to note it. Like I said, give me one reason why I should abandon the cause I've... You know what? If you're just...
Fuck!
Look, I know you're trying to help.
I'm trying. Okay,
This is
we're
really not what I need.
dude. We are rewinding this right the fuck now. With the mouse wheel. I know.
You're just gonna try again in a couple hours, aren't you?
You can't lie to her, and that would be a point line.
You should have a couple hours before the rest of the ship wakes up. You'll be fine. There's an escape pod around the area where we came in. I'm sure you'll be able to find it.
Oi. What we got? It was heads original. Okay, let's do this one more time. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Fuck! Okay, what word that? Heads or tails?
It's heads this time.
Fuck, we're just doing heads. Hang, like usual.
Come in. Oh, so sorry you have to see me like this. I just got a call from my boss. Not a chance. Mr. Argent. Why? That would cause complete and total chaos. If the paperwork isn't ready, then the next stage of trial prep can't commence. When the higher-ups hear about two cores said clog, all fingers point to me. And now we put on a Well, yes, but emotions like that. You read Stenia's journal. You need to forget about everything you read in there. You can't tell us.
This woman admires whose journal she's helping to learn about who she is. It was an anti-empire protest organizer. That kind of thing can't be easily forgotten.
If anyone ever finds out about where I come from, I could be culled on sight. We both need to pretend we never saw anything.
That sucks. Doesn't that make her angry? Does she need to let out her rage? She pinches the bridge of her nose.
I'm not sure what you're trying to get me to do here. Sure, I could rage, but it would only get me culled. Yes, the system is flawed. Yes, I'm tired of constantly living in fear of my own past. But there's nothing that can be done about it.
There's always a way to make a change.
How do you propose I use this anger to make real change? Preferably without facing...
You're pushing us back on the right track. Yep. I may have gotten us on the wrong track, but I got us on the right track too. Why are you talking like that? Because you know what time it is. And you know why I'm doing the voice. And you know why I'm doing my voice. Time for us to do what we gotta do.
You suggesting I join a rebel group? Are you insane? Do you know how many sleepless days I've had worrying I can't do it? What could I possibly need to talk about so much?
Chaos.
That's not possible. It was risky enough to show it to you. And I'm starting to, and even if I talk to a few people about it, what could they possibly do to help? There is no...
None of that she knows. Wait. None that she knows of. But that doesn't mean they don't exist. She's not gonna find a community being heavily persecuted by the Empire just floating around on chitter. But you know people can do some digging. Oh God, should we be telling her about Malik? Oh, Jesus. I don't know, man, but remember what he used to say to us in our respective timelines. Choose whatever you must and let the chips fall where they may. God damn it. You had to do that. Hey, it's easier than you getting stressed out about this.
I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I've showed the journal to Zizi plenty, but she only knows as much about this as I do. Maybe a non-teal perspective really would help me learn more about Stenya. Stop!
Jesus. You freeze in place. Stelza clears her head with a breath.
This isn't right. I am where I am meant to be. My entire life's work has led up to my assignment on the Justitia.
You know, we're changing our mind a lot right now. This is where I'm meant to be? Prime? Come on. No. You know what I say about destiny and fate? It's time, man.
It's such a privilege for me to be here. Why would I throw that away?
Because she's unhappy. Isn't that reason enough to walk away from something?
Plenty of people are unhappy. Almost everyone I know is unhappy. That isn't enough of a reason to throw my safety and everything I've worked for in the
Sosa runs the temple. Damn, you thought you were so close to a
I'll
breakthrough.
tell you what. Give me one good reason. One genuinely convincing.
We've done this. Oh, shit. Prime, I know he told us that, but are you sure what we're doing is the right thing? Honestly, I don't know. But, like I always say, hold on to your goddamn underwear.
Unfortunately, I've been trying to avoid the topic. Of course. She's left plenty of pamphlets laying haphazardly around the high road with the sweeps. They aren't bad ideas. I've never disagreed with her. I just think she's been... And can't you see how badly I want her to stop? Zizi has never been good at self-preservation. Her sleep schedule is atrocious. She forgot to eat throughout all of Tagora's wedding festivities. And ever since she swapped out water for coffee, I'm pretty sure she stopped peeing. How am I supposed to trust her on such a dangerous... I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I mean, it should be a good reason. Bugsy, Prime, we hit a breakthrough.
How dare you insinuate that I don't practice self-care? My body is in peak
If,
condition. I make sure, but most importantly,
but her mental.
mental health is not a priority.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Okay. She's not helping anyone up here. We gotta go for that. I don't think we're doing it. Prime, there ain't, like I said.
I know that. I know Legis Corpus doesn't help anyone but the very highest elites. That's not the point of doing my job. The point is to keep myself and Zizi safe. I'm so terribly sorry, but I do need to get this.
Damn.
My boss is awaiting.
Damn. I think.
No, the work's never done. I'm sure Zizi will be able to keep you company, but isn't that right, Zizi?
Shit. We're screwed. That we are.
Feel free to leave whenever you like as well. There's an escape pod a few corridors down. It was lovely talking to you. Goodbye.
Fuck. How are we that? We used to the kings doing this. Hey, I think we're gonna have to bust out the cheat sheet. Boss. Yeah. Don't worry, boys. I'm here. Nit saying, wake up, Bugsy. I'm kind of doing the stream, pal. Okay. Well, okay. Give us a few minutes. I will be right back. Lads, we have figured it out. Let us do what we must do. Because it's what he would have wanted us to do. Hail to the yes. No.
Come in.
Yeah!
Not it. Why? That would. If the paperwork isn't ready, when the hire. Well,
All I gotta just say, fuck off, man.
you read step. You need to forget about everything you read.
I love how our friendship is so tenuous.
If anyone ever finds out about where. I'm not sure. Sure, I could raid. Yes, the system. How do you propose I use this?
Join the rebel group.
Are you such a rebel group? Are you? Do you? What could I?
Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
No, but I don't imagine that. But there's no use thinking the only one who's and that's like. That's not possible. It was, and even in. I suppose it would, wouldn't? I've showed the journal to Zizi plenty. Maybe I'm not. Stop. This isn't right. Such a privilege for. Plenty of people are in. I'll tell you what. Give me one good reason.
It's in her blood. You break the seal, leaving the cells of the winds at your actions. You flip to the protest map spread. You ask yourself if she's ashamed for what thing you did.
Ashamed? I don't know if shame is the right way to. Well, the first time I saw the protest map, I was filled with an undeniable dread. But every time I've looked at it since, I've been more and more impressed. Organizing a protest must take an extreme level of management skill. But what astounds me the most is the insurmountable courage this must have taken. She was brave enough to stand on the front lines and risk her life for something she believed in. I can't even muster the courage to ask Mr. Argent if I can implement a more efficient type of spreadsheet at work.
Well, if Stenya had the courage, why can't she?
I'm a coward. Isn't that obvious? My whole life has been dedicated to doing exactly what was expected of me. And more it feels like that's not a guarantee anymore.
The last shred of Stealth's professional demeanor snaps as she slumps over. You rush over and put your hand on hers. She's willing to take a little leap, just a tiny one. In the steps in the direction of danger, she'll be surprised how courageous she can be.
Okay. I think I know what. Zizi, we need to talk.
Fuck.
I know this is something I've avoided talking about for a while. It's.
Please don't draw it out like this. Just say it. We're leaving me anytime.
I want to join the rebellion.
What?
I know you're part of some rebel group. I don't know what you do or how involved you are, but I want to join you.
What did you say to her?
All you did was point out some stuff in her journal, and the rest fell into place.
Her journal? What was that?
I tried to cover it up, just in case someone tried to connect me to her crimes, but this one here really is quite the detective.
Well, you know. Well, you know. And you say you don't have an ego. Shut up, AF. You do too. It's just we can See, we don't have to build up right, you guys. But when we do something this well, we can have a little bit of pride. There ain't no law saying we shouldn't. Am I right?
Your ancestor was the Scrivener.
The what?
So that's a lesson as confused as you do. Tizzius is almost bouncing with
The
excitement.
Scrivener. She was the leader of a brief revolutionary movement based around protesting forced ascension. It was snuffed out really quickly, so there's not that much info about it. But your ancestor was so thorough with documenting everything that I found a couple of her protest guides in my research. Nothing this complete, though.
You know things about Stenya that I don't? You need to tell me everything. I've tried to look her up in Legis Corpus records before, but they've basically wiped her from history. The only thing I could find about her is that she was eventually arrested and tried by some Legis lacerator known as the Diligent.
Yup. The Diligent. Otherwise known as Tenia Emtek.
You're...
There's a reason I was never into ancestor worship.
Makes two of them. The two of them make their way over to the couch and flip through a few more
I
pages
still
together.
can't believe I'm doing this. How are we even going to get off the Eustacia in the first place?
Don't worry, I've got this all figured out. Believe me, I've got like a dozen escape plans lying around here. This will be easy. We just gotta join Tagora when he makes his way back to Gallic's ship. We'll wait there until Malik can send us transport down to Alternia. Then we can hide out in Everdim or something, or maybe one of the caverns.
Tizzius freezes, the realization smacking her in the face.
Fuck. I'm gonna get to see Daria again.
Ha ha ha!
We do hide in the caverns, I suppose.
No, you don't understand. I haven't so much as texted Daria since Ascension. It's been a sweep and a half. Thank you so much.
Tizzius screws his neck and looks expectantly at you.
Well, since you were so adamant on me joining the...
No, unfortunately, I still have more friends to save. But you know what? You know what we're gonna do for the rest of these. Well, if we could pick and choose, I guess. But I feel if we pick who stays and who goes, well, I'll talk to you about it when the credits roll.
There's a line of escape pods by the docking bay we came in on. You should be able to find your way there, no problem.
You might want to hurry though. Work starts in a couple hours, and you don't want to risk getting caught.
Oh shit, well I guess this is goodbye for now. You hope to see them again before leaving Alternia for good. You give them a final wave before you slip out the door. You can already hear them flipping through the journal as you leave. Exactly as he would have wanted us to do. True. Well, I don't want to be like Scratch, man. I know you don't. We'll figure it out, man. We probably got a lot of freaking volumes before the end. So, hey. We got plenty of time to think all this stuff through. Yeah. Hey. Since we're going back to Earth and all. You wanna go get a fat burger? Oh hell yes. After all this shit, I need a greasy fat burger, my friend. Because I know revolution. If we start a revolution, it'd be better. It's what he fought. It's what he fought for. It's what we fought for. And what we forgot while being pirates with Mindfang. Prime, I gotta ask. because I know you feel it too. Do you ever feel guilty for going against everything he taught us just because we were smitten by Mind Fang? A little bit, but I don't regret what we got out of that. I mean, you don't regret having Mind Fang back at your timeline, do you? No, I don't. Because my Friska can actually see her mother, and it's so glorious. Prime. It's all I've ever really wanted. So hey, I don't regret what we had to do beforehand. As long as we got the know-how and the resources now to do what we have to do, I don't give a fuck. And neither should you. Because life is too short to ponder the what ifs, could have beens, and if onlys. Exactly right. And we're the ones that used to say that. Now let us adjourn, my dear friend. Because I want a fucking fat burger. I'm getting mine with chili. What? If you're getting one with chili, I'm getting one with an egg on. I'm getting one with an egg on mine. Like, what an egg on yours? I mean, why do you want chili on yours? Good point. Let's go get our food, okay? To everybody else who will watch this later, we hope you enjoyed this. Our adventure is far from over. And if we can literally stick it to scratch, well, I think we've done our job. Well, messing with scratch is a bonus. But I think we shall adjourn for now. Indeed we shall. We'll see you guys later. Peace, and remember, always, there's always hope at the end of the tunnel. There's always another way to do something. Just always. Even if you're in a fucked up situation, remember to keep that hope alive. Remember to keep your hope going. AF and Prime out. We'll see you all